Chairman of the Dehiwala Shasana Rakshaka Bala Mandalaya and chief incumbent of Pinwata Purana Viharaya, Venerable Valhaputanne Nanda Sumanathera, was conferred the honorary title of Chief Sanganayaka of Sapiti Korale today. The title was bestowed by the Chief Prelate of the Kote Kalyani Samagri Dharma Maha Sangha Sabha, Most Venerable Dr. Ittapana Dharma Lankara Mahathera. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya was also present at the occasion.
Today
we are discussing education reforms. Education reforms are extremely important for a country like ours, but it must be guided by our principles. Our nation is founded on strong Buddhist cultural values. Even the Buddha listened to the voices of society when making revolutionary decisions. He listened to the people, respected their views and never ignored their concerns. Without meaningful education reforms, we will not be able to progress alongside the rest of the world. However, I propose to the Prime Minister that the planned education reforms only be implemented after a comprehensive 2-year study rather than being introduced in January. Only then can we move toward a reorganization that gives us confidence and hope for the future. The consequences of short-sighted reforms implemented in the past are being felt today. Therefore, I urge that this matter be reconsidered carefully.
Education reforms have become a widely discussed topic in society today, and we believe this conversation is both important and necessary. As the Thera mentioned, change is never easy and any attempt to reform will naturally face opposition. I fully agree that we must listen to the society. We must remain flexible and willing to adjust while safeguarding the core objectives of the reforms. We are ready to accept criticism and suggestions offered with understanding and fairness and remain open to continue dialogue. The Ministry of Education has a Buddhist Affairs Advisory Board from which we seek guidance on matters related to Buddhism and education reforms. We are already engaged in discussions with the chief prelates and will continue to do so as their guidance is valuable to us. At times, inaccurate information circulates within society and such matters need to be clarified. On the other hand, regardless of how well planned or sincere the intentions may be, mistakes can occur. We agree that when mistakes are identified, they must be acknowledged and corrected. This is why we view education reforms not as a short-term effort but as a long-term process. It cannot be completed overnight and will take between 10 to 15 years to be fully and properly implemented. We are approaching this process with great care, fully mindful that this country has its own culture and a unique heritage deeply influenced by Buddhism. This is a reality we fully recognize and respect. We remain open to discussion and guidance at all times, and I am grateful to the Theras for bringing these matters to light.
ඉදිරියට යන්නෙත් ගන්න තීරණ ගන්න කියන එකත් මම මතක් කරන්න කැමතියි.